Okay, here we go. Here we go. Thank y'all so much for being in us. Okay, I'm not sure what this is doing, but let me close out of it. And where am I? Over here. Is this me right here? Okay. Welcome to Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly. Welcome to
Deal on deals, deals on deals, deals on deals. Welcome to Deals on Deals with me, Ellery.
Welcome to Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly.
Welcome to Deals on Deals, deals on deals, deals on deals. Welcome to Deals on Deals with me, Ellery.
This is a live where we show you how something caught our eye and it made us click buy now. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really whack. Most times we keep it, but sometimes we gotta send it back. Maybe it's just too big, maybe it's just too small. Sometimes it doesn't do what we thought it would at all. Sometimes it's just okay. I mean, I'm not in love, which is why I welcome you to watch Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud. Deals on deals on deals on deals. Welcome to Deals on Deals with me and Ella Reese. Welcome to Deals on Deals on Deals on Deals or Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly.
This is a live.
We show you how something caught our eye and it made us click buy now. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really whack. Most times we keep it, but sometimes we gotta send it back. Maybe it's just too big, maybe it's just too small. Sometimes it doesn't do what I thought it would at all. Sometimes it's just okay. I mean, I'm not impressed. Maybe it doesn't even pass the sleep test. And let me say this too. Sometimes y'all take too long. You go to get the deal, and the deal's already gone. Welcome to Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly. Welcome to Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly. Now with your Amazon order, I hope you are pleased. But if you're not, y'all, please don't contact me. Here's the thing that you really wanna do. Just contact Amazon and let them take care of you. Because they take returns, they give you back your money. You telling me and I can do a thing for you, honey. Cause I don't work for them and they don't work for me. And taking care of you is their responsibility. Cause I'm like you, I'm a customer too. I use the same deals and promo codes that you do. And I don't make the codes, so I don't take requests. And you should read reviews cause that's what's gonna serve you best. I don't control the prices or the shipment time. I try to make sure most things that I show are prime. And let me say this too, I hope I'm being really clear. I do appreciate the fact that you are even here. Cause there's so many lives where you could choose to be. And so I'm grateful that you choose to be here with me. And just one more thing before we continue the show. Do me a favor, please, and click that follow. Click that follow. Click that a deal or does. A deal and deals or deals. A deals on deals and deals or deal or dud. Click the follow button, 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 click the follow button. All right, so I am back up, y'all, after some technical difficulties. Let me start by saying thank you so much for your patience. And then number two, we are double streaming tonight. So we have Ella Reese's stream on Ella Reese's live, and we have my live going on at the same time. Both of us are showing you the same fantastic products. We do have our magic bowl of followers. So we will be picking two names out of this bowl tonight to gift you with a $25 gift card. Two people, 2 names will draw out of here. If you're still on the live, your name will be drawn out of here, and we will give you a $25 gift card. So click the follow button if you want 2 chances to win. Follow my stream and then follow her stream, and your name will go in the bowl twice. Or follow her stream and follow my stream, and then your name will go in the bowl twice. So make sure that you do that. Get your name in the bowl so we can get you set up. And Evans is saying, I see that beautiful Christmas tree. Girl, that tree shut my whole live down. Thank you, W. Holloway, for that double follow. And thank you, G. Gentle, for that follow. Thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for following the show. W. Holloway, thank you. And G. Gentle, thank you. Thank you for following the show. Thank you, Shauna, girl. The tree and trying to connect. It was just a whole thing. It was just a whole thing in here. Now, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more new follower and I will do the roll call. My favorite part of the show. Make sure you do that double follow. This feels wrong. Y'all are on the wrong side. Kimberly is always on the right and Ella's on the left. That's when we do the Saturday show in front of the fireplace. When we do the show over here with the tree in the back, we sit like this. We sit like this.
And
all right.
Before it used to be you over here, and I used to be off the
camera. You're right. But didn't I tell you I was trying some new equipment out? And it was just a big fail tonight. One more new follower and we will do the roll call. Ella Reese just got finished talking about the Samsung earbud product right here that is on deal. I don't want to stress y'all out over here on Ella Reese's stream. Hello, Trey Blue. But the Samsung earbuds, they are on deal tonight for $99.99, down from the list price of $169. For the other things that you see in my carousel that got covered on the first part A of the show, I'm going to go back over those at the end of the show. These are beautiful and crystally and all of that. They are very shiny, fit in your ear comfortably. Thank you, Jose, for that double follow. Thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for the double follow. Jose, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for that double follow. All right, so these are $99.99 right now instead of $169.99. So you're getting a whole 41% off. And we're going to pick back up where we were. Don't forget, follow both streams to get your name in the bowl twice. Our magic bowl of followers. Where we will be picking 2 names out of it to do 2 $25 gift card giveaways. All right, I was trying to figure out how to do it. So, but you did find out, Jose, because you followed her already, right? All right, so our next item is, I thought I took these out. Lights, camera, Hollywood. All right,
Kimberly, I like that shirt.
Thank you so much. It says sometimes you take too long. You go to get the deal and the deal's already gone. So listen, don't skip on those deals, y'all. They are amazing deals. Do I have another follower to do the roll call?
Not yet.
Can you refollow twice? Can you refollow twice? That means 3 times, right? Because if you follow and then you refollow and then you refollow twice, that's actually 4 times. You can do that. You can do that, Peggy. I should do the roll call just for y'all patience and for our new followers who have not experienced the roll call. But let's talk about this product first. This is the lantern product. Thank you, Peggy. Let me write your name down so you can be a part of the roll call. So this is, thank you for that double follow. All right, so these lanterns, y'all, they are nice. They are cute. They pull up like so to reveal your light. So if you want to hang these in your backyard or you want to carry them around, sit them on the back porch, whatever the case may be that you want to do with these lights, you can do that. They are shining bright like a diamond. It is a set of 4 tonight, and they are coming in at $22.93 for the set of 4. And the great thing that I love about them is the batteries come with it. Now you can control the light just by pressing down a little bit or pulling up a little bit or pulling up a lot. Love your song. Thank you, O-Star. O-Star, click that follow button. See what happened. See what happened if you click on that follow button, because you will be the 15th follower and we will do the roll call. I'm just going to start it anyway.
Shoot with these.
photo shoot?
Yep, he holding it like this against my face.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to use them for a photo shoot, and Jose started following again. Thank you,
this is a different Jose.
Jose with the dot. Jose with a dot.
Thank
and
you,
then
Jose.
O Star. So O Star. First of all, O Star, thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show.
O Star, thank you. And Jose, thank you. Thank you for following the show. Roll call. Roll call. Are y'all ready for the roll call? This will be the first roll call of the evening. Let's get it on and popping. Let me start the music. Hello, honey. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. Honey, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. Hello, Alyssa.
Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. Alyssa, thank you. Thank you for following.
Thank you for following the show. And again, we are doing 2 gift card giveaways tonight to get your name in the magic bowl of followers. Ooh. Make sure that you follow both streams. Thank you, Gio Vin, for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show.
Gio Vin, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show.
Thank you, honey, for the double follow on the show.
Thank you
for the double follow on the show.
Thank you for
the double follow, the double follow, the double follow on the show.
We just be coming up with stuff on a drop of a hat. All right, so let's do this roll call, y'all. Are y'all ready? You ready for the roll call? Say yeah.
Yeah, yo.
All right. All right. Do we have our music? What's going on with my light right there? Okay.
Hey,
y'all see the party light? Y'all see the galaxy projector?
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
All right, this is to thank all of our followers. Put your name in the bowl with the double follow. Get in here twice.
Thank you.
Let me turn it that way a little bit. All right, so Chris, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Tim, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Bill, thank you for that double follow. And Joyce, we say thank you. Thank you for the follow. And A Mason, thank you so much. Thank you for that follow. And Nigel, we say thank you to you. Thank you for that follow. Alexia, thank you so much. Thank you for that follow. And Carlton, my brother's name, thank you for that follow. Latoya, we say thank you. And Jose, we say thank you. And Phyllis, we say thank you. And Mel, thank you for the double. W Holloway, we say thank you. G Gentle, we say thank you. And Peggy for the double follow. Again, right here on Deal or Bill, on Deals, on Deals, and Deals on Does. And you always follow, and we're so grateful. And the other Jose, we thank you. And to Oster, and O-Star, thank you. Honey, thank you. Alyssa, thank you. And Gio-Vin, thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Let me get in on the follow.
Put it on the shoulders, put it on the shoulders. Put it on the shoulders, put it on the shoulders. Put it on the shoulders, put it on the shoulders. Here with me and Kimberly. Put it in the shoulders, put it in the shoulders. Put it on the shoulders, put it in the shoulders.
Get your name in the bowl, and we will do a gift card drawing. All right, thank you for letting me do my favorite part of the show, which is the roll call. Again, when you follow tonight or engage in the stream, if you're already following, your name goes into the magic bowl of followers. Hello, Dana. Your name goes into the magic bowl of followers. There will be 2 drawings tonight for $25 gift cards at the end of the live. So go ahead. Thank you, W. Holloway. I'm glad you love it. We love it as well. Okay, so thank you for those follows. Don't forget, if you follow over here, swipe over and follow Elarisa's stream also, so that you can be in the drawing 2 times. If you're a loyal follower, just engage 2 times and you will be good to go.
Just
All
follow
right.
2 times. All you gotta do is follow 2 times.
Follow 2
times. Follow 2 times.
Follow 2
2 times.
and swipe and follow 2
times.
All right, so let's go on. Okay, so the lights, you get the set of 4. Jose said, follow those times. Thank you. Gracias, Jose. My favorite thing to say in fake Spanish is "Hice cada vez que sangras tu corazón." And I know that don't say nothing. And every time I say that, somebody says something about your heart. What is that? You're saying all of that wrong.
I got a rap that I know in Spanish.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And A. Mason said, what? Hice cada vez que sangras tu corazón. Now, if you don't speak Spanish and I say that to you, you'll swear up and down, I speak Spanish fluently. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you want to get these, it's a set of 4, and they are down from $26.99, and they are $22.93. W. Holloway sent me. Thank you, W. Holloway, for sending your friends. We love, love, love that. Honey, make sure that you follow on both streams so that you can be in the bowl. Okay, so double follow.
Yep, so she's in there twice.
All right, so let's move on to our next item, which is the Vino Heavy Duty Extra large carrying bags. I do have these. I have one that's in my car that's full of clothes, and then I have another one that's full of hangers, and then I have yeah, you can go get it so we can be compliant. She's gonna go grab it real quick. I have some other ones that are empty, and I don't know what I did with them. I am the undisputed queen of having something and don't know what I did with it 5 minutes later. Like, I just had it. I don't know why. I'm gravitating towards that. And Jose says, I have them. I use them for moving. They are the best. I agree, Jose. Alyssa, thank you for that double follow. You are going in the bowl twice. I agree, Jose, because when I have moved in times past, I've always purchased totes, and the totes get the job done. However, when you finish toting stuff, now you got these big plastic tubs around the house, and all they do is just collect more things. And so these bags do come in handy for storage. Here is the size. Thank you so much. This one is full of hangers because I just cleaned out my closet. All the clothes that I took out of my closet that I am getting rid of. Here are all the hangers that they came on. This is a good size bag. Not only does it have the handle carrying straps, but it also has, I got Alyssa for yours. Thank you, Jan, for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Thank you for following the show. Jan, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show.
All right, so not only are you able to, it has a double zipper. Not only are you able to carry it in your hand, but you can also carry it on your back.
Oh, that's
with
neat.
These right here. Okay, so you just, I don't want to put them on my back, but y'all know, you put them on your back like that, like a backpack, and that will help you to carry some things. I'm going to buy these bags to clean my closet too. Yes, Ella, that is what I am in the midst of doing. Can I turn this back? Okay, that's what, it just looks so dark because the room lights are off. So that's what I'm in the midst of doing, just doing some decluttering and getting rid of some garments that, you know, I haven't worn since before the pandemic. And so when you carry it on the back, you are able to fold this over like that as well. Boom. And boom. Can y'all see that?
And Miss Rhonda said, I've just ordered the heavy duty moving bags. I love that they're waterproof.
Yes, they are waterproof. And here's what I love about them. Can you put it back on the other side? That once you are done, like Jose said, he used them for moving. Once you're done moving, you can fold these bags up and store them somewhere. They're not like the totes where they're going to continue to collect stuff. I have some totes right now. And thank you, Ella. I have some totes right now that's filled with random items.
Oops.
Okay. We're knocking over stuff and stuff.
Ouch.
All right, it's filled with random items because the tote is just sitting there. And you know, if you have something that's just sitting there, it's going to collect stuff. Hello, NZ, and hello, Cassie. Yes, they are great bags to use. It was a great buy for me. This is a set of 8 that's in the carousel. They are on deal for $37.39 for the entire set of 8 instead of $49.99. So it's 25% off. Again, if you're moving, if you're storing stuff, you got some things that maybe you want to put up in the attic. They look like they're stackable when full. Yes, absolutely, Miss Rhonda. You can use it for your clothes, extra shoes, extra blankets. Let me close that because
I was about to start singing.
Clothes, shoes, blankets, toys, whatever it is that you have to store away, you can use that for. All right. So let's move on to the next item.
So these are the Bose frames, soprano. Where did I put them? Because I had them. I do not see them anymore and I need them. Where are the Bose frames?
Are they under the lights?
No, they are not under the lights. Where are the Bose frames? I pulled them out and I put them on the desk and now I can't find them. Where are the Bose frames?
Shall we move forward while we locate them? Yeah, I don't know.
Here they are.
I don't know what's going on tonight. Why my thing look all gray and dusty? Like, can somebody bring me something to eat? Maybe I just need to eat. Maybe I need a snack.
A taco.
I don't want no taco.
Or a hot dog.
Oh, I need all 8 for my shoes only. All right, so the Bose frames, y'all.
These are the...
All right, you know if the... Oh, no, because I disconnected them. Okay.
So these are the Bose frames right here. Now you making me hungry. Sorry.
I just feel like we need to... Let me eat some Goldie gummies. Maybe I need some
grab the green ones
Goldies.
out of all of them.
Yeah, the super greens.
Gotta get her greens in. She want the greens, beans, okay.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey.
You name it.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey.
You name it.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
You name it.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
You name
Yes, they are deep and spacious.
Okay. So these are the Bose frames. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know we go into a whole nother song. So if you're out somewhere and you want to listen to some music, but you also want to be aware of your surroundings, these are the best speakers to use. So the speakers are here in the handle. I turned her on by accident. The speakers are in this piece right here. It also has the charging port right there. Now, how I would use these, you guys know I sing. If it ever came to a day when I wanted to go over music and I don't want to use headphones to practice my music because I want to be able to hear myself and make sure that I'm harmonizing and hitting the right notes, I could just put these on right here. You, Eloise, you have me giggling over here like, tickle me Elmo. Ha! You know, I gotta crack a joke every now and again. So, you know, you may want to have these on, having the music playing, and then you're singing doo-wop, doo-wop, pop, pop, doo-wop, doo-wop, pop, pop, doo-wop, doo-wop, poo, pop, doo-wop, doo-wop, pop, 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 pop, doo-wop, pop, pop. And then you have the music going. You're able to hear yourself to know that you're not singing the wrong key. Because if you have them headphones on and you doo-wop, doo-wop, pop, pop, and you go back and you listen to what you sounded saying, doo-wop, doo-wop, and you like, baby, that was not it. So I would use this to practice music because I do sing in a gospel choir, and a lot of times we have to practice music, and I may not want to have the music blasting throughout the whole house. I just want to hear it for myself, but at the same time be able to hear myself. So I'll put these on, or I may want to take a walk and sing. I'm singing in the rain, and it may not even be raining, but Let me imagine that it's raining, or I may have my just a spoonful of sugar makes it whatever I want to do, or listening to a book. So you can go ahead and do this. It keeps saying ready to connect, and I don't have to turn it off. I just pressed the button, huh? There is a button also right here, a little button where you can cut it on, cut it off. You can also use these frames to talk on the phone, listen to books, all of that. So this is just as compatible as a pair of earbuds, except they're coming out of the side of your glasses. They're not stuck all the way in your ear. You can still be aware of what's going on around you. So you have these on and people seeing you bopping and they're like, why is she bopping? I'm listening to some music, but I can also hear you talking as well. So I can I can multitask. If you would like to grab these for yourself, they are priced at $219, which is a price drop from $249. 284 reviews coming in at 4 stars. So go ahead and grab these for yourself and have a grand time while doing it. And now let me turn this off because she keeps saying ready to pair.
Okay, so our next item, y'all, are the two Roombas. Oh, also for those glasses, like if you have them on, they will continue to play. But if you need to silence them for a minute, but you still want your music to be on, you just need to hear what somebody's saying or whatever. If you take them off and turn them upside down, take them off and turn them this way, it will stop playing. So as long as they're here, the music will play or whatever. But turn them down. They will stop playing. It is polarized lenses. They are very light. And again, if you need to be aware of your surroundings, maybe you need to hear when the ambulance go by, or you're at the park watching your children play, and you need to be conscious so you can hear them scream when they are having a good time, or if they should happen to fall down. I so wish they had these Bose frames back in the day when I was in school. I sure would have been bumping my music up here all in class. Futuristic. Yeah, so suppose you're at the playground, you want to keep your shades on, you want to still listen to music. I took my senior executive producers to the playground one day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to go. They were running around having a good time, and of course I didn't want to just sit on the park bench and let them run amok, because one of them is not even 2 years old. Hello, Lorraine. One of them is not even 2 years old. Got to keep a close watch on her. And then you want to watch your kids anyway, because of how some children just get abducted, because the parent got in their earbuds and they got their head like this, doing whatever, watching TikToks, watching other videos, scrolling on Facebook or Instagram or whatever the case may be. They look up and their child is gone, you had on your earbuds all up in those phones. Absolutely. So this will allow you to shade your eyes, watch your kids, and listen to your music at the same time, but you can still hear what's going on around you. Or even less dramatic than that. We can think of some. Y'all, I need some roll call energy. We have quite a few people to go for the roll call. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, so we need 9 more people, and I will do the roll call once again. All right, so, yeah, go ahead.
This is the cord as well. And the case that the charging cord comes in, that is what you actually would clean the glasses with. And this is how they come. They come nicely packaged. So this is the carrying case as well. Bose ain't gonna just have nothing coming out here looking all rinky dink. So
no,
there you have it.
And it is Bose quality sound.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so our next items, y'all, is 2 of them. And we have shared with you many, many times that there are 2 Roombas in this household. Now, why are there 2? Because I bought the first one, and then, I went and bought a second Bose. So we have them both here. I'm just going to angle my camera down because they got a little bit of weight to them. So there is one of them there, and the other one is sitting right beside it. Okay, it's a whole bunch of stuff stacked on top of that. Okay, so there are the 2 Roombas side by side. The Roomba is on sale tonight. One of them is $199, the 692, and then the E5 is on sale or on deal $199.99. The E5 is on sale for $209.99. They both are app compatible. They both are Alexa compatible. So if you want to have Alexa run your show for you in terms of cleaning the floor, she has the ability to do that via the app. I don't know why, but they are so cute to me. You know, I think they like for real, and Patrice J, I could stand for them to be a little smaller. Where's the measuring tape? Do you see it anywhere? I could stand for them to be a little bit smaller in diameter. They are.
She said they look like mini sweepers.
About approximately 13 and a half inches wide, and so it's kind of big to me. It's kind of big to me. I could stand for them to be a little bit smaller, but they do get the job done. They do vacuum the floor. I generally will run both of them together. $100 off. Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. $100 off. Well, one of them is $100 off. The other one is $50 off or $40 off, 16% off and 33% off. So they do get the job done in terms of sweeping the floor. Now, one of these has a camera. Well, it looks like a camera to me. It's probably not a camera. It's probably a sensor, but it looks like a camera to me. And the other one does not. So this one patterns itself across the floor. So it goes back and forth and, you know, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until it cleans the whole house. The other one, it runs just, it hits something, change angles, goes the other way, hits something, change angles, goes the other way. And so it has no rhyme or reason. Thank you, Angelique, for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show.
Angelique, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. Okay, so thank you for that double follow, Angelique. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for
that double follow. Angelique, thank you. Thank you for the double. Thank you for the double. My words got tapped for the double follow. And thank you, Amazon customer. Thank you for following the show.
Oh,
I don't know your name, so I can't call it. But thank you for following. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. And remember, we are doing 2 gift card giveaways at the end of the live tonight. So your name is in the bowl, Angelique. Amazon customer, you can't put your name in the bowl because we don't know what your name is. But if you would be kind enough to share it, your name will go in the bowl. And if you are still around at the end of the live, we will do a drawing. Thank you, Diane Saunders, for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show.
Diane Saunders, thank you.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following the show. And your name has been added into the Magic Bowl of Followers. If you swipe on your phone, if you're watching on your phone, or click on Watch More and also follow Ella Reese's stream, you will be in the bowl twice, doubling your chances to win that $25 gift card. And you can win twice. If we pull your name out twice, you're just going to win twice.
Yep.
No, they do not run on batteries. They have a charging station in Patrice J. And so they run each about 90 minutes before they don't have any more power. And then they self-return. They self-return to the charging station to recharge. Hello, bro. It is so good to see your name pop up on the screen tonight. Thank you for coming in and tuning in to Deal or Dud. I was bummed out last show, but glad to see you ladies. What happened last show? Hello, add me 2 times, Joy. Okay, so you commented on both streams. Is Joy in there twice? Let's get Joy in there 2 times. Thank you, Joy. Make sure you comment on both streams if you want to be in the bowl twice. Make sure you follow both streams if you want to be in the bowl twice. So it does have a charging station. They do return to the charging station at the end of their. You love the singing. All right, Diane. How many do you know what you got in terms of singing your song?
I have to look.
Okay. And then Joy says hello, and bro double followed again. Thank you for following again.
Oh yeah. now.
You have shown us you're a loyal fan.
So we started from the bottom, now
Every
we're
time
here
we
now.
come on,
Oh,
we
yeah.
follow, unfollow, and then follow. And if we have a contest and invited everyone who's new, we would see one of the names would be, it's going to be Ebro.
Thank you for re-following.
Doing the most. And Cassie, you are going in the magic vault of followers twice. Thank you for double commenting on the stream. W. Holloway says, applause, applause. Thank you. Thank you.
That reminds me of Bugs Bunny when he did the opera.
All right, so they do have charging stations. The charging stations are in the other room, plugged up onto the wall. Didn't think to bring those in there, but they do. Y'all are really convincing me that y'all are secretly pro singers. That's her. That's her. Definitely not me. But they will recharge. They will return, and they will recharge. Now, the thing that I will tell you about these robot sweepers are all kinds of entertainment. Yes, Cassie, you lucky we not dancing tonight, because y'all know what? I got some really, really like super good, like do some backflips. This is me doing backflips. But in my mind, I'm actually 6 more followers. That's me doing backflips. Stop. Don't tease my backflip. I got some really.
Yours is better than mine, 'cause I just
I got some really good news today that made me want to just.
You know you make me wanna put my hands up and do it, yeah.
And then I got a Simone Biles on them.
You better do the twist.
That's right. That's the Simone Biles in my head. In my head, I'm doing it.
Y'all see that triple twist that she did as she was turning?
Yes, that. And so I don't even remember why I was telling y'all that. Oh, that's, yeah. I'm moving on. I don't forgot what I was saying.
I need 6 more followers, y'all.
Get the Roombas. Joy says she loves the tree. It is Alexa enabled. Just can't get it to work tonight. But when it works beautifully. You see it back there doing what it wants to do and twinkling and shining bright like a diamond. I think I put it on a randomized pattern, right? Let me just turn the lights down so y'all can see it, because it has like 6 color modes. Where's the little tag? Is it behind your computer? All right, so it does about 6 color modes. It has different. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. Un momento.
Oops.
All right. So it has these 6 color modes. It can go steady, sparkle, fiery, flip, or fade, and then multicolor. Can't read, can't see. Need a little bit of light. All right. Red, green, blue, light blue, yellow, purple, multicolor, and white. And so you see it back there flickering and shining and doing so what beautiful. It wants to do. It is Alexa compatible, so you can control it from your device. You can also voice control it. This one stands 9 feet tall. I have 8-foot ceilings, so I kind of just have it rigged and smushed at the top. But it is truly a 9-foot tree. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. I said when I get a house with 9 feet, it's definitely going up. It was just such a good deal. I did not want to pass it up. And you know, sometimes you gotta act on the thing that you want, right? You have to act on the thing that you want, and so that thing can come on through there.
Amen.
Come on through.
You preaching.
Right? And so I want 9-foot ceilings. So there is my tree smushed up against the ceiling until I get there. And as you can see, it's doing what it wants to do back there, and it is gorgeous. It's sparkling. It's amazing. It's changing colors. It's flipping and tripping and all of that.
You don't even
so
need
when
to add
you
any ornaments or anything.
Huh?
Say you don't have to add any ornaments or anything. It's just so pretty by
Who said
itself.
that? Just you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So pretty.
As Eloise pointed out, there are no ornaments on the tree as it stands right now. I have not even fluffed the branches, y'all. This is what it looks like straight out of the box. It was a lot cheaper back in June. Yes, it was, NZ. Yes, it was. But listen.
Sometimes you take too
Sometimes y'all take too long.
You go to get the deal.
And the deal is already gone. And so back in June, y'all, back in June, when I grabbed this tree, it was on deal for $107. Now, I did not have, gotta sing it. Okay, Missy. All right.
You want me to turn the light back on?
No, you can leave it right there. $107, and I brought it to the live, and David R said, "Is this live? Sometimes you take too long. You go to get the deal, and the deal's already gone." Yes, David R, we live tonight. We live to tell you that sometimes you take too long. You go to get the deal, and the deal's already gone. Yes, David, we live, and we're so glad that you're here. Sometimes you take too long. You go to get the deal, and the deal's already gone. Thank you, Rosalind, Bars, and Hope, and click that follow, both of y'all. Sometimes you take too long. You go to get the deal, and the deal's already gone. All right, so
It be gone, it be gone.
thank you, Amazon customer, for that follow. Please drop your name in the chat for me so we can add you to our magic bowl of followers. We are doing 2 gift card giveaways at the end of the live tonight. We are doing a double stream tonight, so I'm streaming over here. Thank you, David R, who asked the question, is this live? Absolutely. We all the way live.
Hey.
Boom, boom. All the way live. So Eloise is streaming over here for deals on deals on deals, and I am streaming over here for deal or
Deal or done.
deal or done. We got a lot going on, y'all. It's been a crazy night. It's been an amazing day, however. It's been an amazing day of, I can't even tell y'all how excited I am. I'm going to tell y'all one day. I just can't tell you today, right? And so, David, yes, we are live. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. David, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. Thank you, Diana, for the double follow on the show.
Thank you, Diana,
For the double follow on the show.
Thank you, Diana, for the
Double follow on the show. Double on the show.
Double
Double on the show.
All right, so when you double follow my stream and then follow Eloise's stream, your name goes in the bowl twice. We are doing 2 $25 gift card giveaways at the end of the live. I'll stick my hand in here and I'll pull out a name, and if that name is your name, so right now I have the luckiest person ever. This would be Janice Sherman. If we were doing it for real, she would win $25. It seems like she win every time she show up on the live, but hey, that's what happens. Thank you, Amazon customer, and Rosalind Barnes. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show.
Rosalind, thank you.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following the show.
Yes, Miss Rhonda,
Yes,
you
you
are
did
double.
twice.
Yes, Miss Rhonda,
Yes, you
you are
did
in double.
twice.
Yes, Miss Rhonda, you are on the double.
Yes, you are in
Miss
twice.
Rhonda.
Yes, you are in twice.
Oh.
All right, so Amazon customer who just started following right above Rosalind Barnes, please add your name to the chat. David says he and his son are dancing right now. You know what? Who else did I have? Because I feel like I can do the roll call one more time. Can I do the roll call one more time? Did we get enough to do the roll call one more time? Y'all dancing right now. I'm Amazon customer and Amazon customer. I don't know your name, so I can't call you out on the roll call because I'm not sure what your names are. If you drop your names in the chat, you can be in the roll call. I think I should do it just for David's son. Now, I said that I would need, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Really, we need 26.
JoJo.
27, and JoJo makes 28. JoJo, thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. JoJo, thank you for following. Thank you for following the show.
All right, so really, I would need 3 more followers in order to do the roll call. But just because David is here and he has his son, and he and his son are dancing, I'm gonna go ahead and do the roll call for y'all. Okay? Don't forget, you can swipe over to Elarisa's string. I'm over there too. I'm over here too. We're gonna do the roll call for everybody who's clicked the follow button tonight. We're gonna do the roll call. You ready, David? David, let me see a Y in the chat. Let's see a Y in the chat specifically from David so we can get this roll call on and you and your son can dance.
He said yes.
That's Sam. That's Rosalinda.
He's above her.
Oh, okay, he is above her. All right, so here you go, David, just for you. Yes, we are live tonight, and it is my pleasure to do the roll call for you. And we got our party lights right there. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, son, and dance with us.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's
Dance with us.
Let's get it, let's get
Dance,
it,
dance with us.
let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. It's time
All
for
right,
the
here
roll
we go.
call.
Chris. Oh, let me wait. Let me
It's time for the roll
Put
call.
some hand claps in the chat for me. Or the dancing emoji. Chris, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Tim, I say thank you to you. Thank you for your follow. And Bill, I say thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Joyce, I say thank you. Thank you for the follow. And A. Mason, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Nitra, I say thank you to you. Thank you for the follow. Alexia, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Carlton, my brother's name, thank you for the follow. Latoya, thank you. Thank you for your follow. And Jose, thank you. Thank you for your follow. And Billy, I say thank you to you. Mel, I say thank you to you. W, Holloway, thank you for that follow. And G, Gentle, thank you. And Peggy, I say thank you to. And Jose, and Oscar, and Honey, I say thank you. Alyssa, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Gino Ben, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Jan, I say thank you to you. Thank you for that follow. And Angeli, thank you. Thank you for the follow. But hold on, wait a minute. Let's get Mona in it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get Mona in it. Mona, I say thank you to you. Jojo, I say thank you to you. Rosalind, I say thank you. And David, hold on, we're gonna do a special one for David. Special one for David. Special one for David. Special one for David. Special one for David, just for his son. We're gonna hit that high note. And David, thank you. Thank you for your follow. And I hope that you and your son is having a good time dancing tonight. Cause you watching Deal or Does or Deal on Deal on Deals. And click the follow button and follow her stream too. And Diane, I say thank you to you. Thank you for that double follow over here. And then you follow over there. And we say thank you to you. We appreciate you. And if you not following, you can be on the roll call too. So
Mo, thank you for the double follow.
Mona, thank you for the double follow. For the double follow. For the double follow. Thank you for the follow. Okay, hold on. We got a special shout out request, and this goes out to Bro. Specifically, thank you for following the show. Every time you come on, you unfollows just so you can follow. And I appreciate you. Go over and follow Ella too. Cause we appreciate everything you do. Love and looking at us every time we come on. L 86. So thank you, but we gotta get you in the bowl. So hold on, wait a minute. Let's get L86 in it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get L86 in it. And hold on, wait a minute. Let's get Preston in it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get Ruth Preston in it. Thank you David, you and your son got lots of dancing in on that, and thank you, Mona and
Ruth
and Ruth
and
and L86
and
Don't forget to follow both streams so your name goes in the bowl twice, so that you can win. Double your chances of winning a gift card at the end of the live. Next we have, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Missy. Bro, are you bringing the Cabbage Patch back dance back in? All right, so next we have the 5-in-1 immersion hand blender. I have shown this. Thank you, RC, for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
oh, thank you for following the show.
RRC,
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following the show. All right, and don't forget to double your chances, RRC, by following both streams. Your name is already in the bowl, RRC. At the end of the live, we will be doing 2 gift card drawings for $25 each. We appreciate every single follow. All right, so next we have the hand immersion blender. It is back on deal tonight for $38.99. Didn't see you in a while. Oh, that's Sam. All right, it is back on deal tonight for $38.99. I have shown it many times. So it comes with the hand. This is actually the motor piece, the blender piece, what you're going to be mixing your things up with, and it comes with these 3 pieces that need to be washed. Well, oh, that's a piece of ginger that's stuck on it. Okay, so it comes with these 3 attachments, as you see in Elarice's hand. Can you slide them over just a little bit here? Thank you. So you can whisk and make your blend up or froth your milk. This has a little blade on the bottom. It's not a super sharp blade, but it's able to cut and dice your food. Not dice, but, you know, slice it up some. And, of course, you have a whisk, frother, whisk, and this piece here, you just attach them to the bottom like so. And then you put it in your cup or whatever you are doing, press the button and whip it on up. I do like this. I use this product often when I'm making beverages and the like, and or when I am making my delicious garlic spread that I've shared the recipe with you many times. It does come with a beaker, and it comes also with a little bowl that has a top on it that has blades on the inside, and you put this on the top of the bowl, and you're able to run it. Now the bowl having some ice cream tuning into Kim Ellery's put our Christmas tree up yesterday. Okay, so the bowl, thank you for that double follow, Rosalind, is in my refrigerator and is holding food right now. So that's why we didn't bring that to the camera. But it does come with a bowl, and it does come with beakers, so you can make your drinks, your smoothies, your guacamole, whatever it is that you're going to make. And boom, that's that.
What would be your favorite recipe that you make with the immersion blender?
My favorite recipe is my delicious garlic spread. I know that Peggy has tried it. Anybody else tried that garlic spread recipe? And somebody asked me about the golden milk. Who was that asked about the golden milk? Tanisha, are you still here?
She wants to know what brand of milk do you use, or what brand. That's what the question was, what brand.
What brand of milk or what brand of golden milk? Could you please clarify the question, Tanisha? Were you asking what brand of milk or what brand of golden milk or how to make the golden milk? Can you give me some clarity? Because I'll be glad to share the recipe with you. All right.
Golden milk or recipe.
Okay, so the recipe, Tanisha, is you take some almond milk, and you can choose the quantity. So I'm going to say maybe about 12 ounces, like, you know, to fill up a coffee cup or so, 12 to 15 ounces of almond milk. And to that almond milk, you add about a teaspoon of turmeric. You know, turmeric is really good for treating or bringing down inflammation. You put about a teaspoon of turmeric, and you put a pinch of pepper that quote unquote activates the turmeric, and you put in about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and you let that come to a boil or a simmer. You simmer it on the stove. You take it out or whatever you're going to simmer it in. I do mine on the stove. And then you add about 2 or 3 tablespoons of honey to your liking for the sweetness. It is super warming, super good, and it treats that inflammation, right? But it is so good, especially this time of the year. It is very, very soothing. All right, so
you said a tablespoon of honey. The last ingredient?
A couple tablespoons of honey, like to your taste buds liking. All right, so you're getting the turmeric in for inflammation. You're getting a pinch of the pepper to activate the turmeric, and then you're getting in cinnamon, which is also anti-inflammatory as well. The almond milk, so it's plant-based if you can't have dairy, and then add your honey. I have tried it also with agave sweetener, so the sweetener of your choice. I don't put sugar in it, and it is super super delicious. Do you drink this every day? Black pepper, yes, black pepper, just a pinch of black pepper. I don't drink it every day, but I could drink it every day. I could drink it every day. All right, you are welcome for sharing the for the recipe. Now let me also say, I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a food specialist or anything like that. Okay, so seek your doctor's guidance. I'm not any of those things. I'm not a nurse practitioner or anything, but it is very good. Can you microwave the golden milk? I have put it in the refrigerator. I have put it in the microwave before to warm it, but I've never prepared it in the microwave. I've always prepared. Is it time for me to go to bed? I have always prepared it on top of the stove. Almond milk, you can use coconut milk also, but almond milk is my favorite. Your turmeric, your cinnamon, a pinch of pepper, and then your sweetener, whether that be agave or honey. Honey is my favorite. And so, yes, it is super delicious, super warm, super soothing, especially this time of year. So use it like a you don't want hot chocolate, but you want something warm and cozy. That's gonna do it for you. Okay, so next we have the mason jar bathroom set. Thank you.
So this here is the mason jar bathroom set. You don't have to use this for your bathroom. You can use these in other parts of your home. These are barn or farmhouse styled glass mason bathroom set. You have your soap dispenser, your toothbrush holder, and then you also have two mason jars that you can put your cotton swabs, or if you wanted to put Q-tips, cotton balls, or anything like that. I think they are really nice, a nice way to spruce up your bathroom. If you have that barn style type decor in your bathroom, you can use these. I mean, they do come in two different colors, I believe. You can get it in the oil rubbed bronze, and then you can get it in just the color black, which is the one that we have. It is a good quality of glass. It's not like a plastic type. As you can see, we do have a concoction of a makeup remover that was made in here. Or if you wanted to use this small one, you may want to use this as a makeup remover holder, where you put the cotton, flat cotton, what's the little pads called? Cotton pads in there, and then add whatever oil or or whatever concoction of makeup wipe remover you want to use. You can place that in there, so when you are taking off your makeup, all you have to do is pull this off, grab one, and then use it the way you need to. So if you would like to grab these, this is one of the #1 best-selling items on Amazon. It was listed at $28.99. The price has dropped down to $21.24 at the time of this live. It has 10,935 reviews, coming in at 4.5 stars. These are very pretty. I like this. I guess I might be into a barn style type of decor.
It does have did you talk about the string?
Oh, and it does have the string as well.
I just don't care for the string. That's why it's in the jar and not around the
mason. And with the string, it allows you to wrap it around the jar to give it more of a farmhouse look.
Yeah.
So if you would like that, go ahead and grab it. Or you may not want to use this for your toothbrushes. You might want to use this for your makeup brushes.
Yeah, and I like that these have markings on them. All right, so where's the other one? This is a facial cleanser makeup remover that I actually made, and it has the ounces on the side of the jar, up to 12 ounces right here. And so this is a concoction of Baby Magic, one third of Baby Magic, 4 ounces of Baby Magic, 4 ounces of coconut oil, and 4 ounces of water. And it is really, really gentle. It so screams farmhouse. Yes, it's really, really gentle on my face, and it smells amazing. It smells amazing, and it is a really good cleaner. So this is one of my favorite products to put on my face. You know, you want something a little bit gentle.
And you can tell it's been used.
Yes,
So
it smells so good. Okay, so
talk
yeah.
about the next one too. The next two.
Okay, what you got?
So the next items are, well, they're both I guess I could talk about them together.
Okay, let me hold one. My purple
You want
one.
this? Okay.
Yes, because I saw it and I had to have it.
Let me,
Had to have
I'm going to leave it in the
I
plastic.
had to have it. Had to have it. I had to have it.
So the next two items that you see are body scrubs. This one is in a plastic bag because somehow the top has cracked. So it's leaking out and I don't want to get oil all over myself, and then I get oil all over everything else. So this is the Pink Himalayan. Let me turn it so you can at least see the name of it. This is the Pink Himalayan body scrub, and the one that Kimberly has is the lavender oil body scrub. They both smell so good.
I haven't smelled this yet.
I was able to smell it through the top.
Okay, you just bought a jar of the lavender.
It smells so delicious. And you know, they say lavender helps with sleeping well, helps you with your sleeping. So if you want to use the lavender before you go to bed, you can. Or if you're like me and you like to, you know, exercise, sometimes your body gets really, really sore and you need to just do a soak. So you want to get in the tub or in the shower and exfoliate your body, let that warm water or that hot water hit your body, and you just scrubbing off all of the impurities, all of the dead skin. Or if you want to do like I say, you want to just scrub off all the negativity that tried to come against you in that day, you can scrub it off with this body scrubs here. This one needs to be mixed, so as you can see, the oil has rose to the top of the jar, but you can fix it. All you gotta do is just mix it around, take a scoop of however much you want to use, and rub it into your body, and by the time you get out the shower, your body will smell good and your skin will be baby soft. You can lay down in the bed and just say, "Whew, thank you, Lord, for my soft skin."
Okay, so after several minutes, I was able to get the label off of this. This smells to me, I'm not a lavender person. Let me start with that. So this is giving me Blue Magic hair grease vibes
Really?
with a little bit of peppermint. That's what it smells like to me.
I still smell lavender.
And that's probably what lavender smells like. Yes, I was struggling over here trying to get that top off.
I want to
so
eat it.
I don't know. I mean, it looks really good. Look at the texture, right? Look at the texture. It is grainy like it's supposed to be. Like I'm sure that this will feel amazing on my skin, like the Pink Himalayan does. And then I was looking in my shower today because I told you I have two of these, right? This one and another one that's in my shower. And then I was looking in my shower also, and I saw that I have an orange one that's like in an orange scent, and one that was in another scent. I don't remember what it was. But what I like about this Pure Majestic brand, Majestic Pure
You get
brand.
it? Blue Magic, Majestic.
I don't know what you're talking about, but as I was saying, what I like about this brand is it comes in different scents. So I came across the brown sugar one. I came across the mango one. This one is the lavender. I have the orange. It's some kind of something orange. It's not just orange, maybe tropic orange or something like that. But I love body scrubs, so I'm still going to have a good time with this. It says lavender oil, shea butter, and grapefruit oil. So I'm still going to use it, but it do give me that kind of hair grease kind of smell. Yes, the Blue Magic, Tanisha, is giving me Blue Magic vibes. But then again, I'm not a super lavender person.
And
I think I liked it because it was purple.
And at the time of this live, you can get the Pink Himalayan for $14.98, which is a price drop from $16.98. And you can get the lavender for $9.97. So go ahead and grab those two to add to your body scrub repertoire. And when you do a self-care Saturday or a self-care Monday, you can use one of these body scrubs and go to bed with soft skin. Or not go to bed and just go downstairs and sit down on the couch and rub your legs together because they soft.
Not rub them together, slide them.
And have them feeling like silk.
Or let somebody else rub their hand on it. Slide the hand, slide to the left.
Doom,
Slide to the right.
Do
Crisscross.
crisscross.
Everybody clap your hands. Okay. Next, now these items that we've just been showing, if you notice, we kind of got into the hair care, the body care thing. So we started with, your things in the bathroom. These make a good gift if you want to build a basket for somebody.
Yes.
We got the 2 body scrubs that we talked about. Now we have the head massager. And so this thing feels super good on my scalp, just like this right here. Just like that right there. So you done took your bath. You done exfoliated your skin. Your skin is feeling good and wonderful and magical and all of that. And now you're just going to give yourself a little bit of a head massage. Yes, do this for about 10 minutes. You're going to be right. You're going to be right. But Penelope wouldn't listen to me. Slide to the left. This is what I was singing to Miss Penelope early. Penelope better not start sliding back there.
I'm running.
I ain't running. I'm going to take her tail right to that dumpster. She can slide all she wants in there. She better not come with no crazy. She better stay still, right? Penelope, don't you get no movement in you back there for no reason. She'll be up out of here tonight. All right, so I feel like that when you're having braids will feel amazing. Honey, I think it's like if you have braids, it's hard. You can't maneuver it around braids unless you got like a bunch of new growth and it can get underneath it, because the braids actually block the movement. So your hair definitely has to be loose. So maybe after you take your braids out and you want to just do this right here. This is super relaxing, and go and prepare for bed. Now we're gonna bring Penelope up to the camera because Penelope is wearing the pajamas that are on deal tonight, the Wordy thermal long underwear pajamas, and they are on deal for $24.99. Now Penelope is a little tiny woman and I am nowhere near as tiny as her, and these are my pajamas. A head massage would be wonderful from a long day working. Yes. If you have the tendency to scratch your head, this works amazing. Put some moisturizer on your scalp, that Blue Magic hair grease, and go on to town. All right, so add that to the person's gift basket. So here are the pajamas. These are mine. Y'all know I'm not a skinny person. This is a size large. I have worn these on the live before. They have lots of stretch in them. Lots of stretch. So they fit me just fine. They are super comfortable. They are nice and fitted, but not tight. I'm tired like always. Anyways, good night, everybody. Good night, and Patrice J. Have a good night. Thank you for popping in tonight. But these are great pajamas. They come in lots of colors. So pick a color. Y'all know we're in pajama season right now. We're already in pajama season just because of the pandemic, and we're not going out the house like we used to, and we're not finding reasons to dirty up clothes for no reason. You put on a whole outfit to sit in the house. So these are comfortable. They are light. They come in different colors. It feels really good on my body. I recommend them. At the time of this live, they're 14% off the list price, coming in at $24.99. So we done took the bath, we done had the head massage, we exfoliated our skin, we cleaned our face, we got on our pajamas, and now it's time to lay down on this Snuggle Pedic full body pillow. It is on deal tonight for $59.99. I do have mine. It's way in the back on the couch. Can you take Penelope as you're going, please? Thank you so much. So the Snuggle Pedic pillow, it is, I want to say 54 inches long. 54 inches long, and it's 20 inches. 54 by 20 inch. It is shredded memory foam. Now I took this off my bed to bring it down here to the live for y'all. But it is super long. This is, you can use it as a body pillow, as a pregnancy pillow. I'm interested in this pillow. It is huge. Yes, it is, Jose. So this be my friend at night. After I massage my head and exfoliate my skin and got on my Penelope pajamas, then I can go on ahead and get in my bed and lay on this memory foam pillow. All right, now this pillow, it is quite firm. She was just gonna let me sleep too. Y'all see her. Gonna let me fall out the chair and everything. Okay, so the pillow is quite comfortable, Jose. It is not hot. It has a bamboo cover on it. Okay, so the outside of the pillow is bamboo, which is very cool. Now, I sweat at night. Tanisha said I have this size and the travel size, and she loves them. You have company, that mean wake up. That mean wake up. You know, if I'm at home and I start falling asleep, that don't mean for me to wake up. That mean for you to go home. Get up and get on out of here. I'm sending you a signal. All right, so it is not hot. It is quite firm. It's not hard, but it is firm. I like that it is the shredded memory foam. Thank you, Walter, for that follow. Thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for following the show. Walter, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. All right, so it is quite firm. It's very comfortable. I like the fact that it's shredded memory foam because I have a memory foam pillow that's too firm for me and I have one that's too soft for me. But because this is shredded, it has a little bit of movability. And again, you can use it for a full body pillow if you want to, or if it's two of you that are in your bed, you have one person can sleep on one side of the pillow, other person can sleep on the other side, right? So it is multifunctional. If you want to put it, side sleepers who need something between their knees so their knees are not bumping and causing pain at night, you can put it between your knees. If you are expecting, you can use it to make yourself comfortable. They also have bamboo pillowcases that you can remove and wash. Yes, this one doesn't have the removable pillow, so I do have a pillowcase for this, or this one doesn't have a removable case, I should say. So I do keep a pillowcase on this. Make sure you get the 54 by 20 length or size, and it will cover it right on up. All right, so let's see. Can you take, I'm sorry. Do you mind taking that? Thank you very much.
And I have reached my 20 followers.
Oh, she has reached her 20 followers. So what are you going to sing? Kim,
Put Your Records On by Kareem Bailey. Sorry.
Okay. Eloise is going to sing y'all a song. Put your hands together for her singing Kareem Bailey's Right. Girl, put your records on. Put your hands together. Yep, ordered the pillowcases separately. Yes, it doesn't come with it. You do have to order them separately. Is that it? Okay. Can't see past that pole. All right, so
It's fun. Said no one ever.
We are going to have a selection from the one and only Eloise Harvey, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Make sure y'all drop some music notes and numbers and dance emojis. Let's have a dance party. 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we've got it wrong.
hello, Puppy Hova. Thank you for the follow over here on Ellery's stream.
Thank you for that refollow, Poppy Hova.
Okay, thank you, Ellery's, for that lovely selection.
Thank you.
My whole camera just gone. Okay, so going back. Oh, nice, honey. Let's jam to these tunes, my friend. Okay, so next on the carousel, we have Taken Our Bath. Thank you, Brock, for that follow. Brock, I don't know why my camera started rocking when you clicked that follow button, but you got a strong finger, Brock. Your finger game is strong. All right, thank you so much, Brock, for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. Brock, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. Diana said, my daughters are Ellie, or is it L? Ellie, or an Elise. Now I gotta have an Ellery's. Go ahead.
That's nice.
I love it. I love
nice. It sure did move. I seen it move. Yes, Brock was like, follow. Thank you, Brock, for that follow.
Elise, and now Ellery's. I'm down with it.
Very nice.
I don't mind.
So we have taken the makeup off. We have done the body scrub and exfoliation. We have put on our pajamas. We are snuggled up on our Snuggle Peter pillow. And now it is time for the Bed Shore heated blanket. Here it is, y'all. So look how soft and cuddly it looks.
So
this
soft.
thing is so
really
soft. It is $79.99 at the time of this this live, and it is heated. So it comes, you plug this in, of course, and it will keep you warm.
I love it.
If you want to be warm, it connects to the blanket right here. You can, of course, unplug this if you want to. Plug it in and lock it in place. And then on the backside of the blanket is Sherpa. And you know the Sherpa is super warm. This is just super, super cozy. If you just want to lounge around on the couch or you're in your bed, it is a pretty good size. Let me get the sizing of it.
Gotcha.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to try to open it up for y'all so y'all can see how big it
And
is.
Tanisha said extra 30% off coupon.
Yes, there is an extra 30% off coupon. So at the time of this live, it is $79.99 and then a 30% off coupon. So this is not big enough to make your bed with if you have a queen size bed or something like this. But it is big enough. It's 50 by 60. It is big enough for you to snuggle up under and be comfortable and cozy, right? And then here you have your controller. Your controller is made right here on the blanket. It does have timer feature, so you can go put the time in for 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, or 10 hours.
I would love that.
You can adjust the heat. You can make it warm, low, medium, or high. So keep this. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all know I always tell you who to get these gifts for. Get this. First of all, it's $80 but it's 30% off. So it might be a little too pricey for the work Secret Santa. I don't know how your Secret Santas run. The ones I have participated in, they generally run about $20. So this is going to come in over the $20. But so get this for yourself. When you are at your job, you got to go in the office and it's cold in there. You always sitting at your desk trembling and can't hardly do your work. And you got to have gloves on your hands and all of that and a hat on your head. I have done that before. I had to work. And with the office that I worked in, they didn't allow hats. You couldn't wear hats in the building. And so I would wear a cowl neck sweater and put the sweater up to right there. And I was looking like Mary. Mary, did you know that your baby boy
would one day walk
on water? Mary, did you know
that
your baby boy would save our sons and daughters?
Did you know that your baby boy?
All right, so Yeah, I had to do something to keep warm. This gonna keep you warm. Then I had a little heating pad, and you know a heating pad is not very big at all. It did the job, but here is a whole blanket. Get this for mom or dad, or this looks more fitting for moms. Like moms like to sit with a little blanket, but it's fitting for a man too. I mean, it's a blanket, right? It don't have rainbows and unicorns on it, but even if it did, and you got it for your daddy, he probably say thank you. I know. I think mine would. Thank you. And then he'd talk about me behind my back. Why don't you get me this with this rainbows and unicorns? Now it does have washing and drying instructions right here sewn on. I'm probably going to keep this on because I don't want to forget how to wash it. It says wash by hand or as follows in an automatic washer using slow agitation and normal spin. Fill it with warm water. Add a minimum amount of all-purpose detergent. Agitate to dissolve, measure bedding before washing. Add bedding and soak 5 minutes. Rinse, agitate 1 minute, and then spin. Agitate 2 minutes, spin, and then fill for cool. Dry in an automatic dryer on high heat 5 minutes only, or line dry. Remove damp bedding from the dryer. Block to original size and drape to finish drying. Do not iron your bedding. Do not dry clean it. Do not dry clean it. It says that twice, so they really mean do not dry clean it. It says do not dry clean. Do not dry clean this bedding, just in case you was confused.
They said it like a parent.
Yes, cleaning solvents may have a deteriorating effect on the insulation of this heating element. All right, so it does tell you how to care for it. Make sure you read all the directions. It comes in here on 2 languages. So it looks like English on one side. The other side looks like French to me. It's definitely not Spanish, but it is in French on the other side. Yeah, so it tells you how to care for it. It is super soft, super snuggly. I'm here for it, although most days I am not cold. But if I were cold and, you know, I don't want to turn the heat up. Turn the heat up. Like Ellery's be trying to do. Turn the heat up and then want to wear shorts around the house. She walking around in a pair of shorts talking about, you cold? I'm cold. Go put some pants on. Do you mind if I turn the heat up? Go put some pants, put on some sweats.
I don't like pants.
Walking around in a crop top and a pair of shorts.
I had on my hoodie yesterday.
That was yesterday, but she still ain't had no pants on, her hoodie and a pair of shorts talking about, I'm cold. Oh my gosh. And then it dawned on me because, you know, I have a heart and I'm like, okay, she cold. Yes, you can turn the heat up. I'm just going to cover up the vents in my room because I don't need my room to be blazing hot so that she can be warm. And then it suddenly dawned on me. She walking around in some freaking shorts talking about she cold.
I don't like pants.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that she don't like pants? So she don't want to wear pants. She just want to run up the light bill. No. We stopping that, honey. We stopping that. W. Holloway says, I do that. Put some pants on. Put that bed shore heated blanket. And she gonna have to get she got a heating pad and she got her hoodie, Sherpa hoodie, and she got plenty of pants in her room. Go put some pants on, sis. All right, next.
All right, so the next item that we have in the carousel is this Fawada air purifier. It is right here. We're just gonna tap it right here. This basically purifies the air, keeps the air clean. I would say that this is definitely a necessity in every house because you want to make sure that you are keeping the air clean. It helps with pet dander. It helps with dust, dander, pet hair, things like that. Now,
COVID
germs, yes. This is a 13 HIPAA. Let me make sure I'm reading it correctly because I don't want to read it incorrectly. It is a H13 True HIPAA filter, reduces 99.97% of odor, smoke, pet hair. It is for a room up to 1,540 square foot. Air cleans office, quiet auto mode, and is in the color white. And it also has a $30 off coupon that is attached to it as well. And wasn't there a promo code with
I do have a 30% off promo code for you if you'd like to grab this product for less than that list price. Let me pull it up for you.
So we're going to get the promo code. And you have a good night as well, Tanisha. Thank you for tuning in. Once we get that promo code, I'll post it in my comments, and Kimberly's going to drop it in hers as well. Now, one thing that I like about the air purifier, I had a night where for some reason, just out of the blue, the whole day I was doing really fine. And when I laid down, it just seemed like I just wanted to cough. So I spent a good 20-30 minutes just coughing, and my asthma was beginning to flare up. And I was like, what in the world is going on? Why is it that I'm coughing, especially when there's no reason for me to cough? And I did some research on how I could stop myself from coughing. And one of the things they said was, could you send that to me, please? One of the things that they said was an air purifier and a diffuser. I have both. So I turned on the diffuser and I turned on the air purifier, and immediately I stopped coughing, because the air in my room, I'm assuming it had to have been something in the air quality that was just throwing it off. So I say get these. Also, what I like about it, it does have a auto button on it. Now, Kimberly has told you guys many times how did you send it via? Did you text it to me? I can't get it.
What tell you want me to send it?
Facebook.
Oh.
Kimberly has told many times how I cook in the morning. I like to make breakfast. However, I'm not very well with cooking. And for some reason, every single time I make sausages or bacon or eggs, the kitchen just smokes up. I don't know why it just smokes up. It's not like I'm overcooking the food. The food comes out really tasty. I don't be burning the food. It don't be black or nothing. It be delicious. But for some reason, the kitchen smokes up. So when I'm cooking, the air purifier is on and it notices, okay, something ain't right. Why is it smoky in here? So it'll automatically adjust the air quality, and it increases the blowing of the air purifier, so where it's blowing the air and circulating throughout the room to where the smoke detector won't come on. Because there was one day that I was cooking and I was making breakfast and the smoke detector came on and I couldn't turn it off in enough time, and the security people called Kimberly and thought it was a fire. I tried.
I'm over here struggling, y'all. And no, she don't use any oil. That's the problem.
It don't need oil for the sausages.
That's the problem, Dana. She not putting not a drop of oil in the pan. That's the problem. And you know what they say? If you keep doing the same thing expecting different results, that's called insanity.
And sometimes I have used oil and it still will smoke up.
She gonna get banned from the kitchen.
I have used oil before and it still smokes up.
Aurelia said, turn the fire down.
The fire do be down. It don't be up high.
First of all, we got electric stove. It ain't no fire. It's a glass top, so it's just a red ring. Turn the red ring down.
I put it on below medium.
All right, next to the carousel, y'all, we have this 2-pack. The 2-pack totaling 96 feet of the lights. And so we have shown these lights before, the outdoor lights. You've seen them in cafes. Maybe you've seen them in a couple people's yards. I know I have shown them on my live of how they look in my backyard space. Because I had technical issues, I can't bring it back up. But here are the lights. They shine bright like a diamond, and they the bulbs do not get hot, which I really like that feature, how they don't heat up. They are not warm to the touch, which makes them very safe. They are commercial grade. They are commercial grade. So can you hold them up? We can't see them in the camera. So the quality of the cord, hold on y'all, I can't do two things at once. The quality of the cord is very thick. The sockets are very deep. These sockets here, they are very deep to make them weather resistant. Try cooking them in water, says Dana, and got to a 3. And got
and
to
go to a 3.
Okay. This is they do not get warm at all, and we have said it before. You know, I asked how many of y'all when y'all was a kid, y'all did things with the bulb, right? That's not this. They are not warm at all. They stay cool. They are easy to hang. They have this little
socket piece hole.
yeah, the little hole right here. Let me put my finger there so y'all can see it. Little hole right there. So you just drive a nail or tack or whatever you're going to use to hang it, which is what I did when I put them up in my yard. They are shatterproof, so you don't have to worry about the glass breaking up against each other. You get the 2 strings of 46 to equal, or 48 to equal 96 feet. I know that's the size that I need for my backyard space to go all the way around it. So I haven't hung these yet. I don't know if I'm going to hang them. I might hang them. I don't know. What you think? Should we go and put them out there? Like, it's about to be winter time. I might go out there maybe once or twice more on this year before it gets too cold for me to enjoy sitting out there. Of course, I can sit out there, but I might not enjoy it sitting out there in the cold. That's just not my thing. But yeah, go ahead and grab these for the 96 foot set. Or 96 feet set. It is $59.49 down from $69.99. They do look amazing. They give off such illumination. You can be in your backyard or in your patio if you string them across the top to get that bistro look or what have you. You can be out there all night if you want to. I do like them a lot. All right, so this next item, y'all, I'm excited to bring this to you. This is the Tea Bloom Flowering Tea. I think this is a beautiful gift idea. I do have some water here. I don't know if the water needs to be warm, but you get this, hold on. You get the teapot. Here is the teapot that comes with it with a little top, and you get your set of blooming teas. Now, I did warm up some tea before the live, and I didn't put my top on it, so the water is probably not warm anymore. But it says to pour the water in the pot. Ideally, the blooming tea will be in a clear glass or pot so you can fully appreciate the botanical show. And you carefully place the blooming flower into the water. Allow to steep 3 to 4 minutes. The tea leaves will slowly open. And then you can rebrew this up to 5 times. Now, I think my water is too cold now. My water might be too cold to do it. It's not terribly cold. Let me try it. So I'm going to add the tea in here. Add the water. Add my water in here, like so. It's comfortably warm. And then I'm going to add my blooming tea. Okay, yes. So it says to carefully put the blooming tea inside. Wait, it came with the teapot? Yes, it comes with the teapot. It's the teapot and the flower. This smells so good. Smell it.
Oh, yes, it does.
It smells really, really good. Here is what it looks like prior to bloom. And it says to carefully put it in, and then slowly those leaves and things are going to open up. So I'm just going to sit that in there, and we're going to see what it does. I'm hoping that the water is warm enough. Yeah, we'll preserve some of the heat. I hope the water's warm enough. I probably should have heated up the water a little bit more. So it says to let it steep. Allow to steep 3 to 6 minutes. The tea leaves will slowly open just like a flower blooming in the wild. Then the tea leaves will relax completely, and the flowers inside will come out. You can rebrew this same flower up to 5 more times, and the flower is an edible flower, so it's not just a regular flower. It's an edible flower. I'm thinking that maybe I should have warmed the water up. Let me go warm it up just a little bit. It's not happening fast enough for me. What you think? It does feel.
It feels pretty warm.
It feels pretty warm.
It does take 3 to 6 minutes also for it to
just seep through. So I'm gonna leave this like this. We're gonna talk about the next item. I still feel like I should warm it just a little bit. Eloise, don't move your hand. All right, so you can talk about the next item. I'm gonna just hold this. Or you want me to talk about it?
I don't have that one in my carousel.
Oh, okay. So the next item, y'all, is the 2-pack of 6 outlet wall. I want to warm the water up. Just sit it right here on top of that. We're gonna see what it does in a couple of minutes, y'all. Can you turn the house lights on? Okay. The 2-pack of the wall outlet. Now I do have this. I had it on video for you. Let me see if I can pull it up on my other device. We are to pieces tonight, y'all. Stuff is just seeming to be all out of place and all over the place. Give me just a minute. So, of course, you know what it does. It extends the outlets. It has the two, what do you call it?
The USB ports.
Thank you. Go and talk about it while I look for this video.
So it has 2 USB ports that you can also charge your devices with, or if you have devices that require a USB port, you can plug them in. And then it also has 4 additional electric sockets so that you can plug them up. We have one in our kitchen, which has a lot of our appliances, our smaller appliances attached to it. And then we also have an iPhone charger in there as well, because you may want to wash your dishes or be cooking and you're watching a how-to video, like for myself, how to make something, and I'm using my phone to give me the directions to do it. I can plug up the USB port easily and allow it to charge and do what it has to do. So that's what ours looks like. It also, which is something that comes in handy, I'm not sure if Kimberly already stated this, you can screw the port into the wall, so whenever you're pulling something out, you don't have to worry about it getting loose or falling out. It's secured into the wall. You just remove the actual plate that's in the wall and replace it with the charging port, the 2-pack charging port, and then you can plug up whatever it is you need to plug up, get your appliances plugged in, and charge whatever you need to charge at the same time. And at the time of this live, it is priced at $21.24, which is a price drop from $24.99.
Now, I do feel like that this has a piece of string tied around the middle. Y'all probably see how it's kind of wrapped. Can y'all see that? How it has that crease in the middle? I think that's a piece of string there. Can y'all see? Can y'all see how it looks? Kind of. You see it, Alarise?
Yeah, it does look wet, but I think that's the bottom of the flower, and it's supposed to open out.
Oh, up and from the top?
Mm-hmm.
It's taking a little bit of time. And again, I wonder...
changing.
Huh?
The color's changing.
I'm just wondering, like, if my water needs to be a little bit warmer.
Can you put that glass in the microwave?
I don't know. Can you turn on the kettle and then we'll just add some hot water in here. So we're going to add a little bit hot water, maybe just heat up the H2O a little. Yeah, we're going to pour some hot water in here because I really want to see it bloom. I want to see it do its thing. I think if it does what it's supposed to do and gives what it's supposed to give, that it will be beautiful and make an amazing gift. All right, so we'll warm up the water and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so next we have the Rocket Smart Reusable Notebook. This is a product that we brought to the live before, but it is on deal tonight. It is the Rocket brand, which is the leading brand, I think, in... It says microwave safe. Okay, it says microwave safe, but we're just going to bring the kettle in here. The Rocket Smart Reusable Notebook. Here it is. I have the Wave. I have the Wave one. And with this notebook, you see this circle right here. This circle does mean something. But on the inside, you have pages that feel like regular paper, but you use a special ink pen that it does come with it. It's probably over there in a basket or so. But after you have taken your notes, you are able to scan your notes. So it has a scan code right there. You are able to scan your notes. And if you look at the scan codes, they are different. This one is different than that one. And so you're able to scan those notes in and they go to your device. Now that one is the same. Or maybe I was looking at it wrong. Maybe they are. No, they are different. They are not all the same, but you're able to save your notes electronically. Dennis or Rhonda says, I have 2 of the Rocket notebooks, which I ordered off your live stream and absolutely love them. They are so well used. Yes, because you can use them up to 500 times. Now, the ink, it gives you a chart right here if you want to do a legend for your notebook. That's quite handy. And then it gives you the legend is also along the bottom. It tells you what kind of pens to use with it. Pilot, Frixion pens. You can erase the ink with the pen or with an eraser. Let me just use a standard eraser for right now. No, you gotta use the pen eraser. Or if you have a lot, what you do is for this particular Rocket book, you put this in the microwave over a cup of water. So this represents the cup top. So let's say if this was microwave safe, but this is not. This is my Yeti and it's metal. But you would put it in the microwave like that, and you microwave it for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you re-microwave it on the other side, and it will erase the pages. Alternatively, you can take a blow dryer and apply heat directly to the pages, and it will erase the ink from the pages. But your notes are already saved once you scan them in. And so you are able to keep your notes, keep your journal, keep your, your plan to take over the world if that's what you're trying to do, or your next step, your multi-million-dollar plan of how you're going to get to start from the bottom and now you here, whatever the case may be. You got it all in one place, and you can continue to use the notebook over and over and over again. It is on deal right now for $24.48 as opposed to $34. So go ahead and grab it. I think that it is a great deal. Okay, yeah, they are microwave safe. I think they clear up with the microwave. Okay, so going on to our next item is the Polonis Tower fan. I do have one of these. It is sitting right beside Penelope in the background, right beside her. That is the Polonis Tower fan, which I love. All right, here she comes with the hot water in our famous tea kettle that I told you we use all the time. So we're just going to open it up. Open up the top and pour some in there and see what it does. Oh yeah, it's blooming. It's trying to bloom now. It's trying to bloom now. Now I got all kind of pieces floating around in there. It did open up just a little bit more. Let me let you look at it. So it did open up. It did begin to open up, so it needed some warm water or some hot water. Let me hold this way. Hold on. Because it's not in the center of the pot anymore. Hold on, y'all. It's not allowing me to turn it. All right, so you can see that it is beginning to open up and show those petals, the green on the bottom and the yellow in the center. It's just not sitting on the bottom. I don't know how to get it to do that. I need like a spoon or something. We're going to let it sit a little bit more. It's 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, we're going to use a straw and try to center it. Does the tea bloom flowering tea varieties come with the teapot? I believe that it does. Hold on, let me just go back and check. Make sure I put the right thing in the listing. I might have picked the wrong. Oh, I'm trying to do it with the mouse. Can you click on the tea?
I don't have it. I think, let me see.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
I can go to your live.
Okay. Now, my flour is not looking too healthy here. It's not looking too healthy, but let me let it sit for the 3-4 minutes. It is beginning to open up. It does look different than the little bowl it was when I put it in there. I might have put the wrong listing and just put the tea and not the tea and the pot.
The one that I am seeing right here is, okay, did I pass it? Okay, there we go. It is the, come on, Tea Bloom Flowering Tea, 12 unique varieties of fresh blooming tea flowers, hand-tied natural green tea leaves, and edible flower, 12-pack. Yep, it's just the flower bloom. It's not the
Okay.
cup with it.
Let me see if I can find the teapot for y'all. I thought I put the whole set in there, but I picked the wrong product. So you can get a kit that does have the pot and some teas with it. Let me see. Let me try to put it in the chat for you. And this one is $24.99, down from $34.99.
If
Okay.
you don't mind sending that to me as well.
Okay. All right, so there is the link to the one that I found for you.
And I'm going to post it for you as well.
Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Just go ahead, let your hair down.
You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow.
Okay, that does not work. Okay, so that is the link to one of them, and they do come in different sizes in terms of how many teas you get. This one looks like it comes with 2 teas. It just looks so pretty in the pot. Now mine don't look like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm just going to count it as user error.
It's open, it just doesn't look like a flower.
It doesn't look as beautiful as, and maybe I just have the wrong kind.
Or maybe, do you think
So-
it's the tie? Do you think maybe the tie is keeping it constricted?
I don't
Although
know.
I
It didn't
thought-
say to take that string off. I'm gonna have to use a different tea, y'all. I'm gonna try it again with a different one. Like, I see the potential. It does look pretty, like on the camera. When I'm looking at it in the camera, I think it looks great. Looking at it in person, it looks a little ragged. Like, it's not as beautiful as I want it to look. And maybe it just needs a few more minutes. Maybe it just needs a few more minutes. I'm just going to sit it right there. And then, let me see. What's the flavor of the tea? I just put the thing in the trash. Okay. This one is strawberry flavored. I'm going to try it. I'm going to taste it after the live is over. It says just the can of tea with 12 flavors. All right, so there is the link where you can get the pot. It looks like one of those spiky thorns you step on in the woods. I know what you mean. Those things do hurt. Try warming the water. Them bad boys hurt your foot. All right, so we already talked about this one. We talked about the rocket. We were on the tower fan. I do love the tower fan. I run it every night in my room. It is sitting right here. Right there. Okay. It oscillates. It has different modes and different speeds. It does come with a remote, so you can control your airflow. It is on deal tonight for $53.99 as opposed to $59.99, so you're getting that 10% off. Great gift for someone who's always hot like me. I'm supposed to walk around in shorts in a tank. You ain't supposed to walk around in that if you're cold. Next, y'all, we have the Hercules Tough Charger, and it is on lightning deal at $25.49 tonight instead of $59.99, 58% off. Here is what it looks like. It comes with your short cords. You get a C cord, you get an Android cord, and then you get 4 Apple cords. iPhone chargers or tablets or whatever. These are for Apple products, and then you have your others. It holds 6 devices total. It does charge fairly fast. It says fast here on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but it says fast over top of the cords. when you plug it, it does have a power switch right there. So you don't necessarily, this is for the LED light. That's what the switch is for. And let me just show you. Let me plug this up real quick. Thank you. So, da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. Did it flash?
No.
Okay, hold on. I think you have to plug something. I see that the light is on. It's just hard to see because there's too many lights on the product. I see the light back here did come on, like this is a blue color now. Hold on.
If we you want to put the recording phone up there so they can see how it changes, the color changes when you charge it.
All right, we're going to turn the lights off to give you a better view of the color change with this. So, all right, so I felt that vibration, and can you see? Well, you can just barely see the blue glow.
Light.
Can you turn the light on? The main light. That's how I be feeling doing them squats, up and down and up and down. All right, so you can see that this is glowing. The two of them are glowing blue, right? Can y'all see that? Y'all see that blue glow? So it's letting you know that it's being charged. That particular one is being charged right now. So if it's already at full charge, this isn't plugged up, then the light will go off. But if something is charging in that port, it does give you that blue indicator. I ordered the teapot through the link Ellery's posted. Excited to see the aesthetics of the flowers as well as tasting the same. Me too. Like, I hope this strawberry tea is really good at the end of the live. But yes, this is the Hercules Tough 6 ports. The LED lights, it does charge fast. You don't have to have the LED on. You can turn it off if you want to, and it's still charging your device. That is not the power switch. It is still charging your device. If you can see that. You can see that. Well, it's kind of fuzzy, right? You can't, well, you see the green, you know, that means it's charging. So it is still charging my device, but if you want to know what's charged and what's not, or what's charging and what's not, you can turn that on and get that blue glow. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, if you're not following, click that follow button so we can give these gift cards away at the end of the live. Next, y'all, I have any particular reason why you pressing on my toe? Oh, thank you. My charm came off and she was trying to put it back with my foot in it. Okay, so next I have for you are the Kasori air fryers. So you know that I was showing you the air fryer the other night. It was $119, which is what I paid for, and then it went down to, you can just leave it right there. You don't have to bring it up here to the camera. $119, and then it went down to $107. It is back up to $119. Sometimes y'all take too long. Now the reason why I have two is because the white one, okay, the white one that you see in the background is this first one, the Air Fryer Max. And then the second one that you see, the black one, this is the Smart Air Fryer. So it connects to your Alexa, and you are able to control it with your voice or with the app, which I think is amazing. Like, what? And so that alone made me reorder it, because I had ordered the white one first, which is just a regular air fryer. It's a very popular brand, or the brand is growing. It is an Amazon's choice. And then when I was showing it on the live, Tanisha brought to my attention that the Alexa one was then on deal for $99. Now today is $129.99, and then it's down to $119.99. So it is still a little bit of a deal. This black one here, they are both the same size, but I'm looking forward to using this one from the app. Now here's what I think I'm gonna make in it. I think I'm gonna make some Cajun sweet potatoes. Sweet potato wedges. So of course you cut up the sweet potatoes into wedges, and then you add your seasoning and pop them in the air fryer for a few minutes. I think I'm really going to try to go to plant-based eating, because I know it's healthier for my body, and I need to make some changes so that my body can be at optimum performance. All right, so that's one of the ones that Am I back? Am I
Yeah, you're
still
back. That
frozen?
was when it
Okay,
went out.
when my thing was acting up. All right, so whether you have now this one, I will probably end up giving it away. Maybe to my mother. I got to see if she has an air fryer first because my mother does not have Wi-Fi in her home. Therefore, she don't need anything that can be controlled by Alexa because she doesn't have Wi-Fi. So I don't know. I have to ask her or ask someone else in my family before I send it back because it is a holiday season, so I can gift it to someone. Okay, so but this one right here with the tea sitting on top of it, I am excited about using it. Again, I have some Alexa products just summer everywhere. Got the show, got the dot, got the bigger dot
Got the
today,
auto.
got the auto, and then Eloise has her own dot. So we got enough of them in the house for me to control some of everything. The light switches,
The
the
iRobot.
light bulbs, the vacuums, and now the air fryer. Or maybe I'm gonna cook some hot dogs. It's blooming, I think. LOL. So it does look a little bit bigger. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Is this the maximum size right here that it's going to get? It does look a little bit, it looks pretty in the camera, but it kind of looks raggedy in person, to be honest with you. It look a little bit ragged. It looked like it's seen better days.
Better days are coming.
Now, it could also be the tea because I had that particular bag for quite a while. So it could be the particular bag. It has opened up like it said it would. I think I would like to see the pink flower instead of the yellow. It does smell really good though. It does smell really good, so it's very fragrant. As you can see, it is very light in terms of the tea color. I like that, so you can actually see the bloom. But I'm going to try it with different tea bags and see if I can.
And
it
Z
looks a
said
little
the
bit
string
more.
needs to be cut.
You think so? And
wonder
see,
if it
I
can-
thought about that. Did it need to be cut on the bottom? But I don't know. I will try it in Z with a different one. Okay. That flower is struggling. Give her a helping hand. I'm gonna try it with a different bag, and I'll bring it back to the camera. All right, next.
So this next item that we have here are the salt and pepper grinder sets. And as you can see, we do have it here. We have it with the black pepper and the pink Himalayan sea salt. This is just, to spruce up your dining room set or your kitchen area. Have this on your table. So if someone says, please pass the salt, please pass the pepper, you can. And you just, let me make sure it doesn't have any. That didn't happen. You just pull the top off like so. And when you're ready to use it, you just twist it and it'll grind up the pepper or the salt for you. Easy to use. And then you also just place the top on it. Now, I do like that it comes with the tops because you don't want any dust particles or anything getting on the inside where you have to grind up whatever the pepper or the salt. You can keep it covered and keep it clean. So,
Excuse me. I'm gonna try to get this flour together.
so you just pull the top off, grind what you need to grind, and then put it back. You won't have to worry about over seasoning your food because you're grinding it to the amount of grindiness that you want it to be. It also comes, so it's the two here. The glass is good quality glass, nice sizing, and you just place it on down. At the time of this live, it is priced at $17.99, which is a drop from $22.99. It has 8,506 reviews coming in at 4.5 stars. Tip, be sure to remove the outer string once the leaves have dried in place. Once you take the outer thread off the dried tea ball, you're ready to steep it in hot water and watch the leaves unfold to reveal the flower within. A beautiful flowering tea ball handmade by you.
I'm working on it. Keep going.
She says she getting it together, y'all. She gonna get it together, all right? So, if you would like to get the salt and pepper shaker. Go ahead and grab that for yourself. Spruce up your dining area and have fun with that. Moving on to the next item, we have the smart home Wi-Fi outlets. They are compatible with Alexa, Echo, Google Home, and IFTTT. No hub is required. Now we do have these Casa Smart plugs here, and this is what they look like. So all you do is you just plug this in your wall, and then whatever device you want to plug to it, whether it be your TV or one of your Echoes or lights or whatever we have, you plug it in, hit the power button here on the side, and you're able to set it up through the app that they provide for you with the box, and you can connect whatever device you are plugging into the socket, and then you can have things turn on. Thank you, Nikki, Amy, for that follow. Thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for following the show. Nikki, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. And if you are just tuned in and you're not following, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you would, once you hit the follow button, you then go in the magic bowl of followers. Which will give you the opportunity of winning a $25 gift card that we will do drawings from at the end of this live. If you would like a double chance to win that $25 gift card, all you have to do is swipe over and follow me. Me and Kimberly are double streaming tonight. She's in the kitchen getting the bloom flower tea to work out. So once she comes back, you'll be able to see her. But if you want a double chance of winning that $25, just swipe over to my live and hit the follow button as well, and you will go in the bowl twice. And Don, thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for following the show. Don, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show.
Okay.
And she's back. Did it work?
This is not a this.
Oh.
It fell apart, y'all. It fell apart. So you definitely have to do it while it's dry, because this is the result. Because it was already kind of soggy, I guess. And so when I start pulling on it and yanking on it and all of that, it just kind of fell apart in the bowl. So I'm going to do it with another tea bag and we will bring it back. I do think it has the potential to be beautiful. I just think that this is user error. All right, so that's that. Boom, 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 boom. Wow.
But I bet it's still going to taste good though.
I hope so.
So yes, if you would like to get these smart Wi-Fi outlets, go ahead and grab them for yourself. It is a set of 4. At the time of this live, it is priced at $29.99. There's a $5 off coupon that is attached to it. It has 27,929 reviews. That brings it in at 4.5 stars. So go ahead and grab it for yourself and enjoy being able to operate your devices from an app. Thank you, Patricia, for that follow. Thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for following the show. Patricia, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show.
Don't forget to follow both streams to double your chances of winning a $25 gift card tonight. Just follow Elarisa's stream as well. All right, so here's a taste test. Now, I like sweetener in my tea. This doesn't have any sweetener in it, so it's probably going to taste awful to me, but it is not very strong. It's light like it looks. It doesn't taste strong at all, and it just tastes... It's not a strong flavor. It's not a strong flavor. It does smell flowery, and it also smells fruity, like a honeysuckle kind of smell. And I just need some sweetener in here. Tea is not nasty. Thank you, Sam, for that double follow.
Would you say you need to add a sweetener to it, or is it?
Yeah, I would add a I mean, I could drink it like this. It's not bitter. It's not bitter at all. I just prefer A little guave, a little honey in it. All right, D, thank you for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. D, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show.
All right, our next item, y'all, I have shown this product before. Now, again, I do not have a garage, not today. But along with my 9-foot ceilings, I'm going to have me a garage, right? So when I get that garage, I'm going to be so excited to set this up. This makes your garage smart. So, of course, we have been talking about products that use Alexa. This is one of them. It is the Smart Garage Control. And so you have your... when I get them 9-foot ceilings, y'all, I'm going to invite y'all over, okay? I'm going to invite y'all over, and I'm going to take y'all on a tour. That's going to be the whole live walk through the house. And I'm going to have the blink outdoor camera lights up, the indoor camera lights up. I'm going to have this up. So this part is the hub or the controller piece of it. It does come with the bracket, and you know, pop that on the back like that so it can be on your wall in the garage or wherever you're going to keep it. That's not the best part. This part here is the control mechanism for you to open up your garage. That's not the best part. This is the plug up piece. That's not the best part. Your hardware comes with it. That's not the best part. Not to me. The best part of this, y'all, is that it is smart. You can control it from your smartphone. So if you need to open up your home for someone, does it work with a triple car garage? I think it works with just a garage door in general. I'm not sure because I don't have a triple car garage. I don't have a single car garage. I don't have a double car garage. Not today. Not today. But when I get them 9-foot ceilings for my 9-foot Christmas tree, I'm definitely going to have me a garage to go with it. What I like about it is, again, you are able to control it from your phone. Can you look and see how many garage doors you can have for it? So you download the app, and then you are able to open your garage from your phone. So let's say that you have a guest coming in from out of town. You're at work. You can't get off work because it's your mandatory day, and your guest calls you and say, hey, I'm pulling up to the house right now. You can go ahead and open the garage door and let them in, and they can go ahead and be in the house, right? Or your child have lost their keys at school. You said, put this around your neck, put it up under your shirt. Don't take it off. Don't let nobody see the key. All of that stuff that my parents said to me. And you get right to school and be like, look, I got a key, right? And then you take it off, the child take it off and swing it around their hand, put it in their book bag, and now they get home and they can't get in the house. Nikki, thank you for that follow. Thank you for following the show.
Oh, thank you for following the show. Nikki, thank you.
Thank you for the double. Thank you for following the show. All right, so now your child is at home and they call you and they say, I can't get in the house because I lost my key. Because what had happened was we had my teacher. She was like, what is that under your shirt? Because she said that she saw something under my shirt. And then I had said, my mama told me not to tell nobody, and she said she needed to see it. And then I showed her my key, and then I had took it off and showed it to her, and she said let her see it for a minute. And then the other boy came up and he grabbed it, and then it got lost, right? So Rosalind said her friend took her key off her neck. Yeah, all them stories, right? You can go on your phone, let your child in the house. Boop, boop, boop. Let your child in the house. You know what happens, Nikki.
I'm
right?
not able to see if it has for 3-car garage.
Okay.
It does say you have to have a sectional. It must
Sectional
have a
garage?
sectional garage door. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so a sectional garage door means like if you have a 2-car garage, it has 2 doors.
Oh, okay, so it says you
I
must.
guess. Is that what a sectional garage? I don't have no. I've never owned a garage. Out of all of the places that I have lived, I've never had a garage ever.
But it does say must have a sectional garage door.
What's a sectional garage door? Does that mean the slats are like that and it's sectional as it goes up, or does that mean 2 different doors? I don't know. It must mean sectional like that. Okay, so you can let people in by controlling your phone. But even better than that, y'all, this product comes with get free in garage delivery. Get free in garage delivery for your Amazon packages. So we are at holiday season when all the people extra come out to see what is being delivered to your house and have to take your packages, right? They looking to see if packages are sitting on your porch. And so y'all call them the porch bandits or whatever. The Amazon person can actually, with this product, they can actually use whatever functionality that is provided to them to put your packages in your garage. Like you can have the old school garage door where you manually lift up. It means like an electronic garage door. Okay, thank you so much. One of our openers opens the double car garage and Sin openers. And the Sin openers opens the single car garage door. I am not sure. It has a door sensor 1 button and a door sensor 2 button. And so maybe that is for the garage doors, 2 different doors. It says to read all of the instructions. You'll need a 2.4 GHz router, have your Wi-Fi password available, have a drill with the 5/32 drill bit, screwdriver, and ladder, which is optional. Have your mobile device connected to your Wi-Fi. Have Bluetooth enabled on your phone. It does come with a serial number. It does come with a QR code so you can scan and get the instructions. Now, all of these other instructions, they are in different languages, so it's not a whole ton of stuff to read. Just this one page to read. When I get my my garage, I'm looking forward to having this, and not so much from the perspective of the Amazon. Now, to get in garage delivery, you have to have Amazon Prime. That's the benefit of Amazon Prime members. So if you have Amazon Prime, you get free in garage delivery. I think that, as Beauty by Carla would say, that's clutch. She said that all the time. That's clutch. That's super clutch. I'm going to be Carla tonight. That's clutch right there, to have your packages delivered inside of your home instead of just on the porch. So I'm probably some device or something that they have. I don't know. Maybe once you connect it up, it's indicated on your Amazon account. I'm not quite sure. But when I get my garage, I'm going to find out. And then I'm going to do the live from the driveway. And I'm going to be like, y'all, it's 8 degrees out here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show y'all how this works. And we're going to see. So if you have a garage and you could utilize this, listen, it's only $24.98. It's down from $29.98. So it's 17% off. It shows the garage control mounted. Trying to look at the pictures on the site. Yes, it does show it there mounted. But again, I think it's an excellent price to be able to control the garage door opening without you having to be at the house. Let the kids in, let the, your out of town guests in, open up your garage from wherever you are. Your kid locked out the house and you work 30 minutes up the street. And you can't leave right away because you got to finish up your task. Your child called, Mom, I'm outside, it's cold. Where your key at? Okay, well, you're going to stay outside till I get there. And now you got to wrap up your day, get in your car. Boss, I got to leave early. Well, you didn't finish your shift. I know, but it's an emergency. It's a family emergency. Y'all know people love to say that when they miss time from work. It's a family emergency. My son done locked himself out the house, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then you get in your car, drive through traffic. Your child is outside, cold. And then by the time you get there, love all the concepts you mentioned, Kimberly, because this be real life, right? You get there, they sitting outside on the porch, or they didn't ask you, but can I go over John's house till you get here? No, you ain't going over no John's house. No. Stay outside. Next time, keep your key. They sitting outside on the front porch. And then when you get there, you like, did you do your homework? The child done turned to a whole snowman. And then you open up, let the child in the house. Now, the child got to learn how to keep up with their key, of course, but we do not want our children to experience that, generally speaking, right? So Child, call you mom. I locked myself out the house. I lost my key or whatever, whatever, whatever. Okay, let me open up the garage for you. Doop, 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 and let them in the garage. Now, if they get in the garage and then you got the external door, the door that separates the garage from the kitchen or the garage from wherever it enters into your house, he got to stay in the garage. But maybe you got a converted garage and it's, warm in there. You got a space heater in there. He's not standing out in the cold. And in the cold or in the heat, it get dark quick. It get dark. He's standing outside in the dark. Going on in the garage. Going on in the garage. It ain't nothing to do with it. You want to stay outside till I get home? You can open up the garage for him. All right. Or imagine it's your daughter. Then you really going to come home. Because you don't want her standing out for the wolves to get her. All right, sectional doors means that when the door opens and closes, it can bend and follow a curved path that is primarily vertical. Thank you, NZ. I learned something new today. And there's a video on the page. I would have played it for y'all, but my technical difficulties. Or you can use the doggy door. Rhonda, do you watch 30 Rock? Anybody watch 30 Rock? When Alec Baldwin's character, I forgot his name, he made the boy, the page boy. What was his name? Somebody the page. You don't watch 30 Rock? He was breaking into the girl house that he loved, the woman house that he loved, and he made the little boy go through the doggy door. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Watch 30 Rock. And poor Alec Baldwin, I feel so bad for him and what he going through, and the young lady's family that was, her life expired because of a accident on the set. But anyway, do y'all know what I'm talking about? On 30 Rock, where he got somebody to pay Kenneth the Page. He had Kenneth the Page, and then his what's the other boy? Like he's maybe Indian or Arabic or something, that was the personal assistant, and he made both of them put their bodies through a hanger first and said who can get through this hanger first, and that's who he took to the house, and he made the boy Third Rock from the Sun. No, it's called 30 Rock, like 30 Rockefeller Place in New York City. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
And Rosalinda know who you talking about.
And Grizz Chapman. Yes, Grizz. Grizz is on the show. See, Cassie said they know what I'm talking about. With Tina Fey. The show is funny. It's a funny show. All right, anyway. How did I get on that? Somebody said use a doggy door. All right, so next on the carousel, this is our last item for tonight, the Echo Show and the Blink camera. You can get it in a combo tonight for $59.99 for both of them. This is unplugged right now, y'all, because we done had to plug in stuff, take stuff out, plug in lights and all of that. But you're familiar with the Echo Show. This is the Echo Show 5. It has Alexa, and so you can, run the house and all of that through this. But you can get both of these, the camera and the show, together tonight for $59.99. I have shown the Blink camera before. It has the audio and visual, audio, video, or audio, two-way audio. It has night vision. Of course, you want to keep your eye on things. Yes, Tracy Morgan and Sherry Shepherd. They're the couple. Tina Fey is the boss. And, well, Alec Baldwin is the big boss. I forgot what his name is. What's his name on the show? His name is... Anyway, funny show. Get both of them. I think, again, this is a great gift combination, right? Let's say that you have parents, not my parents, because neither of them have Wi-Fi. My daddy don't have Wi-Fi. My mama don't either. And I would get it for them, but what they gonna do with it? What they gonna
let it sit there for sure.
My mama, she would figure it out, but not my dad. All right, so anyway, your Blink keeps an eye on thing, and this, you can tell this to show you what that is seeing. So let's say that this is up in the bedroom. You hear some commotion. Jack, yes, that's his name. Thank you, Rosalinda. You're up in the bedroom with this. You hear some noise downstairs. You can tell this to show you what that is doing, and see. No, NZ. He already beat me for the TV. No, he not getting this. But grab this for $59.99 at the time of this live. Make it a combo deal. All right. That is our carousel for tonight. Unfortunately, we were not able to pop this tree up and show you all the beautiful things that this tree can do. It is on deal, $4.99. You can get it for $3.98. Again, it is 9 feet tall. I have 8-foot ceiling, so it is smashed up against my ceiling right now. But that's okay. My 9-foot ceilings are coming. I see them. I see them. Tree. This the ceiling. This the tree. This the tree.
9-foot ceilings are coming. 9-foot ceilings are coming very soon.
Very soon.
9-foot ceilings are coming. 9-foot ceilings are coming.
With the garage.
9-foot ceilings are coming.
With the garage.
Very soon.
Very soon.
And the garages too.
The garage. If the house don't have vaulted ceilings of some sort, it ain't the house for me. If the house don't have a garage, it ain't for me. And if the house don't have a jetted tub,
it ain't for me.
It ain't for me. And did I see where they can bury you in a tree pod instead of a coffin? I have seen that kind of stuff advertised before, but it ain't on my. I'm trying to get a house. A different house. I ain't trying to go up. I ain't trying to get in no tree pod. Oh, you talking about? Are you talking about on 30 Rock? Oh no, that wasn't 30 Rock. That was Modern Family, where Dee Dee expired and then they took her and put her in the tree.
Dee Dee expired?
You ain't watched that part
No, I'm still on like season 4.
yet? Yeah, Dee Dee gone.
Dang.
And they put her in a tree pod. And you ain't know Dee Dee got remarried.
Have I gotten to that part? Was that after the kids, the oldest graduated and was messing with the dude that was in a relationship with the girl?
I don't remember.
In the Coast Guard?
I don't remember, but Dee Dee graduated. Dee Dee got remarried. They was concerned. She got married to Jerry, and then on Halloween they was all dressed up and got the message that Dee Dee was gone, and then Dee Dee got herself put in the tree pod or whatever. I don't want no pool, Jose, because I don't want that kind of maintenance. And then Jerry came back to give the tree back to them. So anyway, no pool. They got it in real life. Okay, so yeah, that ain't on my plate to consider. That's not on my plate to consider today. No pool, Jose. I don't want one. If you got a pool in the backyard, I don't want it. That's not the one for me.
Rosalind, how were my eyes? I don't remember what I did with my eyes.
Okay, so here is the tree. Once more, I'm just going to turn off the light so that y'all can see it. It does it does have the ability to connect to your Alexa devices, so you can control it with your voice, and you can control it from the app. It has I forgot where my color sheet is, but you can change the colors to a lot of different colors, and you can change the sparkle pattern. So right now it's on sparkle, and you see the white lights popping through the other colors. You can put it on steady. You can put it on firefly. You can put it on Rosalinda said your eyes was lit up like wide open when I said Dee Dee. Really, Dee Dee?
Oh.
So, but you see it changing through the colors. You can put it on this mode. You can put it on a steady mode if you're a person who likes a just white lights tree, or red, green, yellow, light blue, purple, or blue. I think it is fantastic. It is fabulous. I cannot wait to put this up with 9 feet ceilings.
And it looks good with the galaxy light too.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's giving everything. It's giving Christmas memories right now. And so if you want to grab it, it is approximately $100 off of the list price. 9 feet tall, Alexa compatible. Control it with your voice, control it with the dot, control it with your phone. All of that. We did try to connect it to the dot, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm probably going to have to contact customer service to get them to help me to get it paired to my devices. And once I do that, I'm not doing a tall tree, just a little 4-foot one. I have done that before too, Pudgy. As a matter of fact, my other Christmas tree, I can go grab it off the shelf right now and it's already up. Shh, boom, sit on the table and I'm done. All right, but I don't know. I guess I wanted to do something a bit more grander. And I have said this before. I feel like as an adult, this is my first real Christmas tree as an adult. Like my first real Christmas tree. So, amen. Again, amen. The Lord will give it to you. Let his will be done.
Amen.
And when he do it, whatever he do, it's going to be all right with me. And I'm going to invite y'all over virtually. That's when we're going to have a bougie party.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we ready? We ready to do our final roll call and give away these 2 gift cards? Because somebody got to work in the morning. Is it Sunday night? Eloise got to work in the morning.
I got to work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
We up acting like we ain't got nothing
And
to do.
it is 12:50 in the morning.
Oh, okay. I thought it was later than that. Did customer service help you with the piece of your tree? I haven't called them yet. I'm going to call you Eloise. I haven't called them yet, Rosalinda, but I probably will contact them to get some assistance in pairing this tree with my Echo devices. All right, so roll call one more time. Is my messages showing up? I've commented several times, but no responses. I don't know if the other ones showed up, Diane. That's my first time seeing a message from you in a while. So
Same here. Thank you, Jess.
All right. Yes, thank you very much, Jess. Okay, so I'm not sure what your question was, but let's go ahead and get into this final roll call so we can give away these gift cards, and then we going to bed, y'all. We going to bed.
Hey, Hannah.
Hello, Hannah. We probably stay up for about 30 minutes talking, and then one of us going to be like, all right, I'm going to bed. Okay, so roll call. Are you ready? Put Y in the chat. Put Y in the chat. Put Y in the chat.
If you are ready for the roll call. Oh, roll call. It's time for the roll call. Oh, it's time for the roll call.
Indeed. Thank you. Thank you for your follow. And Patricia, I say thank you to you. Thank you for your follow. And John, thank you for your Thank you for your follow. And Nikki, thank you so much for your follow. Along with Brock and Walter, RC, thank you so much for your follow. And L86 and Ruben, and Mona, Jojo, and Rosalind, and David, we say thank you for your follow. And Diana, and Jelly, and Jan, Mel, Holloway, and G Gentle, Peggy, Jose, and O Star, Honey, Alyssa, Gilman, Phyllis, Jose, Ola, Toya, and Carolton, and Alexia, and Nidra, A Mason, and Joyce, and Mel again, and Tim, and then we have Chris. But hold on, wait a minute, let's get Jess in it. Hold on, wait a minute, let's get Jess in it. Just going in the hole, just going in the hole. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right, so we're gonna start drawing names out of the bowl. You must be present to win. This is for a $25 gift card. But hold on, wait a minute, let's get Hannah in it. Hold on, wait a minute, let's get Hannah in it. And remember, you can double your chances of winning by swiping over to the other stream. We are double streaming tonight, so I'm streaming on one camera, Eloise is streaming on the other camera. Just swipe over and follow the other stream, and your name will go in the bowl twice. Are y'all ready? Are you ready?
Who's gonna win
Are you ready?
tonight?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Thank you for that right, Dana, we moving on. All right, so she ran out of time. Next, here we go. And next, here we go. And next, do the double follow. Here we go. And next, do the double follow. Here we go. And who we have? We have Kenya. 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 Kenya, are you here? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. I guess Kenya is gone. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Don't forget to click the follow button if you're not following already. Phyllis Jones, are you here? 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 And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right, Phyllis Jones is our first $25 winner. Let me write that down. Congratulations. Next winner. 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 Here we go. RRC. Are you here? RRC. Are you here? RRC. Are you here? RRC. Are you here? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. I guess RRC is gone. Moving on, moving on, moving on. We're moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving, moving, moving on. Moving on, moving on. I think this person is already gone. I can't remember if she left or not. All right, Tanisha. Tanisha, are you here? Tanisha, are you here? Tanisha, are you here? Tanisha, are you here? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. I guess Tanisha is gone. Moving on, I'm moving on. Moving on, I'm moving on. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Rhonda and Dennis from Idaho. Rhonda and Dennis from Idaho. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right. Hey, hey, hey. Did it go? 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 Just wait. Thank you for your follows and your participation. I hope that you had fun and you found some things that are worthy of gift giving this holiday season that were on deal tonight. It is always our pleasure to bring these things to you.
Who are they sending an email to?
You can send the email to me at KimberlyMillionaire@yahoo.com. And let me just put it in the chat for you very quickly. Have an amazing night and week, and everyone on purpose, and make it great. Thank you, Cassie. I'm trying to use my mouse to type on the up here.
It would be nice.
Yes, it would be. Okay, so you can send it to Kimberly. Diane said, I had fun. I'm glad that you had fun. Kimberly Millionaire at yahoo.com. millionaire.com. She said, I'm so excited, Rosalinda, we finally won. Thank y'all very, very much for watching. Let me change my music. Let me change my music. Okay. So we appreciate you for watching. Jose, thank you for hanging in there with us. I'm sorry you didn't win this time, but maybe next time. Our next stream will be
tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Who will finish all that tea? I probably will drink it tomorrow, Rosalind, as soon as I add some honey to it. Thank you all for popping in and watching. It's always fun to single stream or double stream. And again, we appreciate you so much. We know that you have your choice in who you decide to watch on the Amazon platform. And we are very, very lucky and grateful that you chose to watch us tonight. What do we send? You can just send me an email that says hello or what have you, so I will know what email to send the gift card to. So you don't have to send anything in particular, Phyllis, in your email. I just need to know where to send the gift card. All right. Thank you very much for your follows, for your engagement, for lighting up the chat. Before we go, can y'all just put, if you're on Elarice's stream right now, can you please put a letter E in the chat? If you're watching my stream right now, can you please put the letter K in the chat? Just to end it off. Thank you so much. Come on, 16 people over here on Ella's side. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Jose and Rosalinda. Just the letter K, not the alphabet, just the letter K. Thank you, Nikki and Elena, Paige. Thank you, Diana and Keisha and Jess and Hannah. Thank you. A K or E. K for Kimberly, E for Ella Reese. We appreciate you very, very much for doing that. As the holiday season continues, we will be coming back with more and more deals on Tuesday. Tomorrow night is Ella Reese's stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to tune in, she will be here. I will be here. We will do what we always do. Tuesday night will be the promo code show. So I'll be bringing you items that are on deal and or have promo codes. And I want to invite you to shop my influencer page where I have tons of items that have promo codes on them already. Let me pop that into the chat for you. I'm on both at the same time. Awesome, Nikki. I have to ask you how to do that. Okay, so there is the link to my storefront. If you drop by, I'm trying to do it on your phone. If you drop by my storefront and scroll down, you will see today's list, 11/8/2021, and other days list of promo codes, things that have 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80% off. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I just fell in love, y'all, with this gold bathroom faucet set that is 57% off and a $30 coupon.
Go ahead and
it's 76% list price. And then there is a 50% off promo code. And then there is a $30 coupon, 57% off. It's only $7. I'm gonna pop this in the chat for y'all right quick. Is that all right? I want y'all to see it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's amazing. What? All of that. All right, so take a look at this, y'all. Take a look at this right here. All right, so you might have to click on it. Alina says she's going to buy the tree. It is gorgeous. Yes, it is, Alina. All right, y'all click that link right there that I just put in the chat. Look at this beautiful gold bathroom set. Let me just add the promo code, or you can go to my influencer page and get the promo code for this item. There is a $30 coupon on it. That's going to bring it down to $45.99. And then there is a 57% coupon promo code for that item. That's going to bring it down to low. Like, I'm designing in my head right now. I would love to have this and do that blue themed bathroom. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pop the promo code in just in case somebody want it. Do anybody want it? Am I just prolonging the inevitable? Let's see. It's 5PZ3BXKD. Alright, so make sure that you pop over to my influencer page so you can take advantage of those deals. So many of them, things for babies, purses, things for your pets, things for your business, piggy banks, nail lights, cameras, charcuterie boards, luggage. I remember somebody asked specifically for luggage, just all kind of things. Go ahead and shop over there. I will be back on Tuesday. Look at this little bestseller right here. That's 50% off with more promo code deals and things like that for you. Thank you so very much for watching the live streams. We appreciate every single like, every single comment, every single heart, dog, music note, every way that you engage. We appreciate it. So thank you very, very much. And we will see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m., Tuesday night at 9 p.m., Wednesday night at 9 p.m., Thursday night at 9 p.m., and then we're off on Friday and Saturday unless we just feel like popping in. So we will see you then. Thank you very much for watching us here on Deals on Deals on Deals and DEAL, Deal or Dud. Deal or Dud. Go ahead and grab them, Alina, because I want you to have them. All right, good night, everybody. Have a good night.